G'day guys, just going to do a quick demonstration how you're going to replace a handle on a pallet jack where the pallet jack has arrived and it might have had a damaged handle on it or it's been damaged over time. You've got a new handle and you can knock that on. So there's a few steps that you need to go through to remove this handle. First thing you're going to want to do is make sure that lever is all the way down. That would be if you're jacking it in the lifting position on this particular jack. So that's all the way down. You're going to need a couple of tools. You're going to need a hammer, a punch, a bit of pipe like that, or you can even use a screwdriver. So first of all, double check that's all the way down, and then we're going to put a bit of spring tension. As we press the spring down, we're going to lower the spring. There's a hole in under this section here. You can use a screwdriver or a bit of pipe like that. That's how a bit of metal like that's what it came in from the factory with. So that takes the pressure off the handle, makes it a bit floppy. There's nothing wanting to push it back up. That's quite important because if you take the handle out without doing that, then the spring's going to want to jump out and it's an absolute nightmare to put back in. So then we're going to want to release in this section here. There's a control linkage assembly, so you want to take that off. So the easiest way to do that is to get your hand on this side here, push it up, and as you sort of feel around on the other side, I'll take a close up of this later on, and you push that off and you release that section in there. What you can do then is you need to pull that chain up. So from the back side here, the back end, you can see where this chain is here. You're going to want to pull that out. This chain is actually dropping through the handle pivot pin, which is this section here. So you just have to have a bit of a fiddle around. Might be easier if you get on a bit of an angle. And there it is. So it's come out now. It's very important that you take that off because you can't remove this pin while that chain's all the way through. Alright, so then you're going to want to grab your hammer and your punch. You're going to get one of these roll pins here, and we're going to need to completely remove a roll pin. And then we'll replace it after we put the new handle back on. So a couple of taps in the right spot, hopefully on the end of the punch, not on my fingers or my thumb. Hopefully I can get it off pretty quick. Also important that you've got the right size punch. You don't want one that's too small because then it's going to go inside the roll pin. And then as we're going through the handle pivot pin, it can get jammed and then you're all stuck and you try to jam it out. I've done that a couple of times. Then lazy, you haven't been able to find the right size punch. Alright, so keep an eye on where the roll pin's gone. Okay, double check if you removed the chain. Alright, now we can remove the handle pivot point, and what this is going to do is allow us to take the handle straight off. So it's pretty easy once you've done it. Sometimes you need a bit of a tap with the persuader. Get him out. And handle's off. So nothing wrong with this handle, but for this demonstration, let's pretend there is. Here's a new handle. Now hopefully I don't need too many attempts at getting this in. Alright, so what we're going to do is again grab the handle pivot pin. Got to feed him back through. Line him up. He's gone all the way back through. Make sure the handle doesn't hit you. On the way back, grab your roll pin. Knock the roll pin back in. There you go. Handle pivot pin's back in. Grab the chain. Now this is the tricky bit. You have to line the handle pivot pin up with the chain. It's got to drop through it. So it's easy to feed it in over the top, which is exactly what I've done there. But you've got to feed it back through the centre of that pin. You know when you've done it right. Okay, now you drop that back through. Through this side here, you'll find, I'll do another demonstration where I've got that up closer. Then you just got to feed the bottom up through this section here. So let's get that chain in over on the other side. Alright, that's back together. Pull the handle up, actually lower the handle back down, springs down, handle's out, and that's the new handle then. Jack will jack up, jack will lower, all connected.